Hello everyone! Not the really interrogative Ace Attorney song currently playing for some reason. It's so intense. Okay, let's have like a better one. Hello everyone! Hello, happy Wednesday, I think, yeah. Hello, oh god. The names are pissing me off! Guys, be honest, am I the only one who hates it? Does like nobody else give a shit? Am I like the only one who cares this much? Like out of VTubers that you watch, has anybody else complained? Have any other VTubers you watched complained? Because like, I don't know, I think clearly not enough people are against this idea, which is why they're not removing it, you know? I don't like it. I do not like it. Hello Boris, hello Lane, hello Alex, hello Fopdoodle. How are you guys? I'm having like a bit of a crisis. There is like so many new people in my like lobotomy corp streams. And it's so fucking ridiculous because like I can't read the names. I'm like focused on the game as well, and I got this tiny ass chat on my phone, and I just see like the really long ad, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not reading that. I'm just like Shadow Milk Cookie. They got Shadow Milk Cookie as their profile picture, I think. So I was like, the Shadow Milk Cookie person in my hand. No idea what they're called. If they come back without the Shadow Milk Cookie profile picture, God knows. God knows if I'll ever remember. Yeah, people are not happy with it, but not mad enough to send complaint. That's why I sent another one in today. Maybe I should do it from my other accounts. No, they're gonna know. They're gonna know. They're gonna know it's all coming from like the same IP address. It's not gonna do anything if I do it from my other accounts. Like, this Duckult producer and VTuber are suspiciously complaining about this. I am sidestepping between chill and why? Why are you Life pulled a funny on me on Monday by having my bus stop at a different station. Life pulled a funny one on me on Monday by making the fire alarm go off at 11 PM and then the fire department showed up. Why would it do that? What is Life's problem? Man, how did your bus stop like at a different stop? Did you get on the wrong bus, or did they change the bus route without telling you? I guess they do change bus routes sometimes. And then you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I'm just like trying to get this drawing on screen. I low-key, not gonna lie, I got a little bit too into Suits. So I was like, I'm just gonna finish this episode. And then I'm gonna go set up my stream, and that's why I was like 4 minutes late. But I don't know, there's so much drama going on in Suits. It's kind of crazy. The bus driver was feeling a little funky. Yeah, maybe the bus driver was just like, whatever. Today I wanna drive like this. I never get to take a different road. Imagine you have to drive on the same route every day. It must get pretty damn boring. I'm just saying. Or maybe it was a different bus driver and they don't normally do those stops, but they, you know, it's probably pretty automatic at some point once you've been doing it for a while. So maybe they accidentally started doing their normal one while they were replacing another bus driver. Think about it. They've had a detour for a while, and now they have a larger detour, and I did not know that. It's only the bus holes on the stop right before my dorm. Oh man. They got some kind of like weird night buses now in Spain. In some places. where the bus literally just takes you to your house. Like apparently they do like a night bus in town because so that people get home safe. So the bus literally takes you like to your house like a taxi. And I'm like, okay, the streets must really not be safe for them to implement that. Like, what exactly is happening? Because that sounds like a very convenient but like a weirdly drastic measure to do. It seems nice to the ladies. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. I would kill for something like that. I don't live too far from a station though, so whenever I get home late, I kind of just sprint for it. I just kind of sprint for it. It's a short run. It's not that far away if you run. It's okay. I should take the scenic route, but honestly, 15-minute walk in the cold versus 5-minute walk sounds pretty attractive. Wait, you prefer the 15-minute walk in the cold? But yeah, I don't know. Once again, I don't fucking take buses. I hate their guts. Also, there's a tangent there and it's very annoying. Like, buses just stress me out, man. Nothing about them makes sense. Like, why do I have to press a button for you to stop? Isn't it your job to stop at the fucking stops? Why I gotta press a button? I have like a new embarrassing bus story. It's always Lara and the embarrassing bus stories. But that one is actually recent. You see, most of my bus trauma is pretty old because I just don't get on buses anymore. But sometimes you have to because there's no other way. So I was like, had to take a bus pretty recently with my friend. And we were like waiting for the bus at the bus stop. And it was like a really narrow road. Like, it was a really narrow road, and the bus was kind of going, like, in the middle of it, because it was, like, a really narrow road, and there were cars parked on both sides. So there was, like, a lot of space for, like, 2 cars, and especially a bus. So the bus was kind of going in this, like, ambiguous lane, you know what I mean? And so I was like, oh, that's our bus, it's got a number. And my friend was like, oh yeah. So we start waving at it. We start waving at it like crazy to stop. And the bus just ignores us and just passes us by. And we were like, what the fuck? And then it hit us that was like the other side of the road. That wasn't our bus. That was the same bus but going the other way. And I was like, wait. This is the UK. It's gonna come from the other side. So I bet we looked fucking stupid to that bus driver, by the way. That bus driver was like, why are they fucking waving at me? I'm not even on their side of the road. But you couldn't tell. Because the road was so narrow. Oh, it was so embarrassing, man. These 2 stupid bitches waving at a bus on the other fucking side of the road. Hello, Mr. Ian. Hello, Gerardo. You have a new disposition story every week. I do. And that's just proof that I leave the house, wouldn't you say? Hi, Lara. Hi, everyone. How was your weekend? My weekend was okay, yeah. I watched a really bad Christmas movie. Well, you know what? It wasn't that bad. So my friend really likes Christmas movies. So when it's the season, she's like, we have to watch a bad Christmas movie. So last year, we watched this terrible movie where a woman was in love with a snowman. And this year, we watched this like weird gay love triangle Christmas movie. It was not the BDSM gay movie. That one is in the cinemas. I'm not going to see that one. We watched it at my house. It's Die Hard season. It is Die Hard season. You know, I told my mom. His mom is like the big Die Hard fan. And I was like, Mom, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. And she was like, no, it's not. I was like, yeah, it's considered like a Christmas movie. And she was like, no way. Just because like the stuff happens on Christmas? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, how could she not know this? I thought she was the Die Hard fan. What did I miss? Had something unexpected come up? I'm just telling another story about buses, really. It's always the buses. Looking like tourists over there? No, actually, it's so embarrassing. I've been living here 5 years now, okay? I've been living here for so long, they extended my visa. Literally this month, okay? And that's how you know. That's how you know they finally accept you. They extended my visa. And what do I have to show for it? Nothing. I still don't know which way to look when I'm crossing the road, man. Like, when I'm crossing the road, I look both ways just in case, because I have no idea where the car is gonna come from. Like, I cannot even begin to try and predict. Anyways, what do you guys think about this Lara X Kia Doomed Yuri? This was my idea, can you tell? This is gonna be for a cover that was like completely on me. I was like, yeah, what if we covered a song? And she was like, sure. And then I bring this song and I'm like, yeah, what if we covered this song that's totally not Doomed Yuri? And she was like, okay. And then she disappeared for like 4 months with the recordings, and I was like, she hates me. She fucking hates me. And then she finally sent me the recordings, and I was like, oh yeah, it's time to make the Toxic Yuri art. It was all part of my plan. It was all just part of my plan to draw Toxic Yuri. You know, sometimes you gotta just kind of manipulate your friends into the song cover where actually the end goal is to draw you two in this weird situation. What color is my pink skin? No one knows. Kia and Lara cover. Kia just does that sometimes. No, she's busy, man. She's busy. She actually has a life, unlike me. But it's really funny because, like, originally I was like, she was like, oh, when do you want this by? And I was like, oh, if you could get this done by like August, that'd be great. And she was like, oh, sure, I'll have it done by July. And I was like, okay. And then she sent it to me, like, I think last month. Or maybe this month, actually. Maybe she sent it to me, like, beginning of November. This is not any shade at her. I know she's busy. I had my parts recorded for ages, but it's been so long, I just went ahead and re-recorded them because I was like, these are not any good anymore. It's been too long. New Cookie Run collab is even more Toxic Yuri. Bro, the fucking Cookie Run X Wicked collab is sending me, because what the hell is that movie's like marketing budget? I'm actually starting to suspect that they think that like I don't know, there's some kind of like aggressive marketing going on for that movie. The marketing is way too aggressive. Like, that's not normal. You know, I know we complain that movies don't get any marketing these days and then they flop, but that movie is trying too hard to sell itself to you. A friend of mine says that her like entire street is just like plastered, covered in fucking posters, and it's like the walls are painted, the path, the pavement is painted yellow with like the yellow brick road pattern. Like, what are they doing, man? She's like my entire street. Because I was like, can you believe Cookie Run Kingdom is having a collab with Wicked? And my friend was like, you know who's having a collab with Wicked? My entire fucking street. And then she showed me pictures. There's like banners. There's banners, there's posters, there's everything. There's murals on the walls, okay? They painted buildings to advertise the motherfucking movie. She was like, help me! Why is there Wicked everywhere on my story? There's a movie, Hayatakoyaki, there's 2 of them. They're advertising the sequel now. How have you missed it? I haven't even seen it and I sure as hell know about it. Yeah, those movies aren't for me. I don't really like musicals. Musicals are really not my thing in general, so I'm kind of like... I don't know. I know people like musicals though, so maybe, but I don't know, there has been like so much like Yuri bait between the actresses as well, so I'm like, do they even need to spend money on marketing? I mean, they're marketing themselves. Everybody was on Twitter is going crazy by shipping the Ariana Grande and the other actress. I have no idea who she is because I don't watch movies enough. But people are going crazy for them. I'm just waiting for the Wicked crossover marketing in Arc Riders or War Thunder. I don't know if they can do that. I don't know. But honestly, the Cookie Run Kingdom collab was so crazy. I feel like they haven't done a collab in so long. And of course, when I finally... Like, before I joined the game, they used to do collabs like Sonic. But of course, when I joined the game, they collab with fucking Wicked. I got the cookies, though. I got the cookies. I mean... You know, it was really easy, even without spending any money. I just pulled them from the gacha in like 2 days, and I was like, wow, they're not even trying to make it hard for you to obtain these cookies. Like, it's honestly kind of insane that they did that. So yeah. Okay, hold up. I actually need to see like an original picture of the art of the song. I don't know if you guys... I don't know if you guys know like the song. If you can tell what the song is from the art. I feel like if you're familiar with the actual song, you probably recognize it, but maybe not. It's by Millie. I'm breaking my metal covers streak because... Obviously, I'm not gonna, you know, I already convinced Kia to do this with me, but I obviously cannot also convince her to sing a metal song with me. Like, there's no way she's ever gonna do that. Why is there no, like, good quality picture of the song that I can use? I swear I used one as a reference earlier. But now all I'm getting is really low quality shit. Fine. Oh wait, there it is. The Millie Wiki. Kia Xler a ghost cover when? That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Okay, hold up. I got the reference. So the original drawing looks like this. Which, as you can tell, it's a guy, but we don't accept that. We do, but in the original, the vocals are both by the Millie singer. So if anything can be Yuri if you put your mind to it. Anything can be Yuri if you put your mind to it. Hello Joycey, hello Sage. How are you? I'm okay. I'm alright. I mean, do you guys want to hear about the fire scare in my building on Monday? That was fun. That was basically like the most eventful thing in my week so far. I know I'm kind of jumping from topic to topic, but at this point, is anybody even surprised? At this point, I'm not even trying to maintain a cohesive conversation. I do my best, I really do. Sometimes I will start a conversation and I will completely forget about it, and then I will remember it like after the stream and I was like, oh shit, I was like talking about something else and then I didn't finish. But oh well, it really do be like that. I forgot to tell you, 2 days ago a tornado was just yards away from my brother's home. Gerardo, y'all need to like move to another state. I'm being so serious. But if you don't do that, the tornado's just gonna move the house for you. We had a fire alarm on Monday too, another drill. Just like the previous week at 5 PM, I love it. Mine wasn't even a drill, man, so... I finally sat down to record another long play after so long because I was like, okay, I've got money to pay an editor. I'm gonna go ahead and record a new long play because it's been so long. So I sit down to do it and I'm like, yes, let's do this. So I'm playing my game, I'm minding my business. It was like 10 PM when I started recording it, but don't worry about it. So at 11 PM, the fucking fire alarm rings. And you just hear me go on the video, oh, that's my fire alarm. And then I end the recording. And sometimes it's not a real fire, so I think the smoke detector goes off. But if it realizes that the smoke doesn't continue, or like, you know, I don't know, some kind of sensor probably like assesses the situation and goes, okay, probably not a real fire, so it just stops on its own. So, you know, I don't freak out immediately, I kind of just wait for a few seconds, but it was not stopping. So I was like, okay, it's not stopping, this could be real. This could be a real fire, so I come out of my apartment and I go down 1 floor, and just as I do that, this person like runs out of like another flat holding a smoking toaster oven. Like they're holding this like toaster oven that's like literally just like has smoke coming out of it, and they run out with it and they run like downstairs. I guess they're like taking it outside or something. I don't know if that's like the protocol. I know sure as hell I would not know what to do in that situation, but for some reason they just like run out with it and I was like, oh, okay. I guess we're fine. But then more neighbors start to come out, which is really funny. That implies that they're willing to wait even longer than me to make sure that the fire alarm is indeed real, which I thought was kind of hilarious. Like, I was like, guys, you're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be out by now if you hear the fire alarm. And they were like really slowly coming out, like without any care in the world. And they were like, what's going on? What's going on? And I was like, oh, the person from like this flat, I think they accidentally burned something in their like toaster or something, but I think it's okay. And then this one lady was like, oh, I thought that was me because I was burning a candle. And I'm like, you're not supposed to be doing that. Oh, but either way, it seemed like it was okay. It smelled a bit like burnt bread, which is not the worst smell to be stuck with. So I was kind of like, sure, whatever. And we all go back into our flat. And I sit down, turn on my recording again, I continue playing my video game. And literally like 30 seconds later, I hear sirens outside. And I literally go, that's not the fire department, is it? And then I stop the recording again. I go into the kitchen to look out the window, and I see a fucking fire truck park in front of my house, and I'm like, oh no, why are they here? Literally, why are they here though? Oh, it was so funny. But yeah, apparently one of the neighbors didn't know what was happening and they felt like the smell, so they called the fire department, just like, I guess, to be safe. Do your neighbors know about your VTuber business? No, of course not. Why would they know this? Also, I don't think it's a business. I don't think you can call it that. No, believe it or not, I don't like meet my neighbors and then go, by the way, subscribe to my channel. Imagine. Put that in the outtakes. Nah, man, it's going in the main video. I already told Raspberry. I was like, Raspberry, we gotta milk this. You gotta edit this. You should? I should what? I should tell my neighbors to subscribe to my channel. You're losing out on business? What business? Think of all the missed subscribers. You know, that was actually my first time meeting like 99% of my neighbors. I literally never even see my neighbors. I think everybody in the building just avoids each other, which is 100% valid. I avoid them too. Sometimes if I'm coming out of the house, like if I'm coming out of my flat and I hear like a door somewhere or someone coming up the stairs, I quickly go back in and I wait for the person to leave, and then I go outside, and that's like the most like deranged behavior I feel like for an adult to do, but I can't do this, man. I don't want to talk to the neighbor. I think that's the kind of grind that makes people avoid you. Aggressive advertising, just like the Wicked movie, for real. We're circling back to that conversation. I'm also just shocked at how quickly they got the sequel out. They must have been already planning it, because I swear to God, the first one did not come out that long ago. It feels to me like they announced Wicked 2 literally like as soon as Wicked 1 came out. It was kind of crazy. Put up flyers on your building's bulletin board and around town telling people to support their local VTuber business? Dude, imagine. I'm just a small VTuber trying to... You know, Twitter promoting didn't work out. I'm taking this to the streets. Trying to advertise myself on Twitter simply did not do anything. I just got shadow banned. So I'm forced. They're forcing my hand. I'm taking this to the people. You should introduce some of a VTuber business card. I don't even have a VTuber business card. Man, too many IRL friends already know about me being a VTuber when I would like. And I don't even advertise it to them, okay? Whenever somebody from my real life shows up, I need people to understand that I did not tell them, oh, you should come to my live stream, bro. You should come watch me. In fact, I always advise people against it if they ask. But I swear to God, they keep finding it without me even doing anything, because I guess I have it linked on like my Twitter and stuff. Like, people are aware of my art accounts, and then I guess the art account just kind of leads them to the VTuber account naturally, and I'm like, I mean, I guess I'm glad it's easy to find. But, like, if you already enjoy my art, you know? But, how could this happen? I like, basically never promote my VTuber account on Lucinda Gray as well. Like, you know, I literally do not say anything. I just let people naturally see it sometimes, linked in my bio. If they see it, then they see it. Hi Lara's mom, hi Lara's friend, don't say that. Hi Raspberry, Yuri art stream, I know, right? Me and the bestie doomed Yuri. She saw it on Twitter, I was like, oh no. I posted it on Twitter, like, don't let the bestie know I'm drawing doomed Yuri of us. And she replied in all caps, like, Lara, you cannot hide from me. I don't think I've ever seen her type in all caps. Honestly, I might be in trouble. Maybe she's starting to catch on to my little plot. I don't know how the lyrics didn't throw her off. Maybe she wasn't really thinking much about the lyrics when she agreed to sing the song. But Maybe she was really paying attention to her lyrics, and then at the point she realized it was too late. But I kinda got her corner. I kinda got her corner with the Yuri, what can I say? I'm low-key proud of myself. I wanted the Black Metal Way drop the best album ever. Then don't do anything else, and 30 years later it'll be a cult classic. That's the Yumeniki marketing way too. Drop the most incredible RPG Maker game that's better than like literally every other RPG Maker game still made to this day. Sorry Undertale fans, but Yumeniki still mogs you. And like... And then like nobody, never tell anybody your identity, like never share anything. Nobody has any idea who even like made Yumeniki or what any of it means. And then just don't fucking elaborate and never make another game again. Insane. Could not be me. I would never be able to do that. I like the clout too much. You would not catch me do a banger and then never follow it up. I mean, you can probably tell by the fact that I haven't given up yet on anything, so... I'm here to stay, I'm afraid. That girl crying? No, she's just stabbing me in the neck with a sword. Sure, Lara? Sure, Lara what? Sure, Lara what? I tricked my friend to talk security. Can't wait for the anime. I can't wait for the call out post. He is gonna make a fucking Google Doc. She's gonna be like, my friend tricked me into a toxic Yuri song. You know damn well if I made something because I want all the clout. I know, right? No, but yeah, people like, I don't know, man. IRL people, I think most IRL people, like, I don't exactly hide it, but I don't like give people a link to my channel. I have one IRL friend who's like aware that I stream, but I don't think she's like ever actually seen any of my streams, unless she's just like lying to me about it. But I also feel like she doesn't want to see them because she's probably like feeling really cringy for me. I don't think she's not a very big fan of VTubers. And it's like, I don't have any fight in me to like try and fix the kind of, not like misconceptions, I guess, but just like the judgmental ideas in her head that she has about VTubing from like some of the mainstream stuff that she's seen. Like, I don't have like any fight in me to try and explain it to her, so I'm just letting her believe whatever she wants. Like, it's not my battle. But do I have an IRL friend knowing the stream conversations? That's literally what happened to me recently though, because my other friend saw the YouTube short where I talk about her. And she messaged me about it, and she was like, I was watching your YouTube short and I was like, is this about me? This is why you should not badmouth people on your streams. Even if you think that they will never see it, you still shouldn't do it, okay? I need to pick like a skin tone without the yellow because the yellow makes me very confused. Ah! Now it's all white. What is going on? Okay, there you go. I would be so embarrassed. Holy shit. No, it's okay. I wasn't saying anything bad. I wasn't saying anything bad. I wouldn't do it. I'm not crazy like that. Like, that's why I don't talk about, like, You guys think it's kind of interesting because sometimes I think about like how much I talk about stuff like from my life, but the truth is I don't even share anywhere near as much information as I could be sharing, I guess. Like, you know, I would never like actually say anything bad about people I know and stuff like that because I just know it's a bad idea. Even if I think that they're never gonna see it, it's still a bad idea. Okay, so... But yeah, basically like... an IRL friend of mine, she's got this like idea about all... I don't even know, but I don't know where she gets her like VTuber knowledge from. I guess it's just like from mainstream internet because she's not really into anime or anything like that. But I know VTubers are big enough to occasionally break out into mainstream media where people make fun of them mostly. Which is like fair enough. I mean, I think I'm immune to that shit because I grew up liking Vocaloid. And if you're a Vocaloid fan, you basically like live under attack your whole life. Because whenever anything mainstream happens with Hatsune Miku that lightly makes the news, every single journalist jumps on talking shit about it, even though they have no idea what they're talking about. So I think people do it with VTubers now because it's the next cool thing to make fun of. Like one time I was having dinner with my two friends, and one of them was like asking me about like my commissions and stuff like that, just like out of like curiosity, and she was like, oh, so do you like make VTuber models as commissions? And I was like, yeah, I do. And then my other friend, the one who doesn't like VTubers, she just randomly fucking went, have you ever... No, I'm being so serious right now, you know, like I just now said, oh, you shouldn't talk badly about people in your life on stream, but like, you know what, I'm just stating how the conversation went. Okay? So my friend literally goes, okay, but have you ever had to draw a VTuber with like gigantic boobs? Hi Minami, you joined at the perfect time. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? And she's like, well, you know, like, and then she starts explaining to the other friend who's pure and innocent and doesn't know about anything about VTubers, and she starts telling her, no, you don't understand, VTubers, they have humongous boobs and they add these like crazy physics to them and they all shake insanely and unrealistically. It's crazy, like people draw the most insane like VTuber boobs ever, and I'm just there like, okay, I'm thinking, how does she know this? But then the other friend takes the bullet for me and goes, okay, but how do you know this? And she's like, oh, it's because I always see videos of like people making fun of them. And at that point I died inside a little bit, but I just knew I was like, I was not about to fight that battle. Like, I was not about to fight that battle, so I just let it go. Hello, Alex. I came to apologize for telling you to shut up, nerd. I felt I crossed the line. When the fuck did she do that? Minami, when did you tell Alex to shut up, nerd? Hello? When did you fucking do that? Last stream? In what context? No fucking way! It was eating me internally! Wait, oh my god, I gotta find that. When did you... What was the context? Why would you tell Alex that? Not the shut up nerd. What the fuck? Damn, Alex, I apologize on behalf of my moderator. What the hell? Minami! Minami, I'm the bully here! What are you doing? You're supposed to make my job easier, not take it away from me. It was something about Truck Simulator. Oh, it was the truck stream. Gotta click the link for the exposed video. We gotta send it to all the VTuber news drama channels. We gotta do it. It reminds me seeing something about VTubers on the actual news being interviewed, and I think all of them were well endowed. What does that mean? I only cried a little. Minami, we have to pay Alex compensation now. I hope you realize that. It's coming out of your pocket. It's coming out of your fucking pocket, girl. You better pay up. Or do you want to get sued? This is so messed up. I'm gonna have to take away your moderator status. Clearly the power got to your head. The power got to your head. You don't know what you're doing anymore. Why would you embarrass me like this in front of a regular viewer? What's going on? Apparently Minami told Alex to shut up, nerd, last stream. Oh god, I gotta keep an eye on you people. It was because he explained how roads work, and I was like, shut up, nerd! Oh my god, that's crazy, girl. You can give his moderator to me? Absolutely fucking not. You know what? You know what? I gotta admit, sorry to do this to Alex, but it's kind of funny of her to do that. It's kind of fucked up, but it's also kind of a funny response. Oh, Minami. We're gonna have to pay him compensation. It doesn't matter that it was funny. We still have to pay compensation. I'm surprised Minami hasn't told me that. That's okay. It's because I bully you, Boris. Clearly Minami was like, Alex doesn't get bullied enough in this chat. It's kind of funny, you gotta be honest. I was being a big old nerd for knowing how roads work. I can't believe we're gaslighting Alex into thinking that he's at fault somehow in that interaction. He's like, no, it's okay, it's my fault, I was being a nerd. I deserved that. Unbelievable. Maybe I'm gonna have to send you to the mines for a while. Just so you can think about your behavior. Hi Lara, are you winning at bullying Alex? Oh, I don't have to, man. Somebody else doing it for me, apparently. Hi, Alemi. I accepted, okay. Everyone has to be booed a certain amount each stream. So true, so true. Can't wait for Aaron to show up. If he still even dares to show his face here, but I'm excited at the idea. You see, my brain just read. Okay, this is what I'm saying when what I mean by the ad names. At least it's capitalized in Alex's. Not to call Alex out, but like you see how his ad is capitalized. It's got Alex B edit, so you can kind of read it thanks to that. But I just read his name on the doc. Where is it? There it is. And it's all one word! Alex Beediting. What does that mean? You see, somebody shows up without proper capitalization in their ad. My brain is like, Alex Beediting. Anyways, you can have a star. You deserve it after all the suffering you've been put through. I hate that. Alex Beating. Oh, look at that! Alex Beating has won 5 from the jump catch game. Who the fuck is that, man? Oh, YouTube, why would you do this to us? We can't read. By we, I mean I can't read. Someone's in a jar. You're such a little snitch. Ooh. Ooh, you're such a little snitch. How did you even manage to have friends at school if you be snitching on people like that? Sometimes you gotta not say anything for the sake of earning social points. Don't you understand? These dogs are like a mini society. Don't you get it? You gotta get on everybody's good side. Okay, you gotta play your cards smart. Or your dog is gonna be the one in the jar isolated from everybody else, and it's not gonna be as fun. I don't have friends at school. Maybe stop snitching on people, man! Maybe stop snitching on people! Imagine having friends at school. We got an hour snitching here. Have you guys ever considered not snitching? Pin them for their sins. Lane, you know how to pin people. Can you pin them for their sins? Can you pin them for having no friends? It's kind of sad. Okay, I'm drawing this extremely slowly. What was I talking about? I don't even fucking remember anymore. Guys, guys, give me a conversation topic. Or I remember what I was talking about, or give me a conversation topic. I got like completely thrown off. Oh yeah, I was talking about like VTuber stuff, I guess. So yeah, my friend of mine was like, yeah, all VTubers have these like gigantic boobs. And she only knew it allegedly because she sees like videos of people making fun of them or something. And I don't know, it kind of annoys me. I know I took the high road and I was like, I'm not gonna engage with this conversation. You know, I'm above this. I'm so much above this. But it did kind of piss me off. It annoys me when people interact with things that they have no idea about. But they interact with like only the negative shit that like makes fun of it. Which is kind of like, oh my god. But it's just like, there's just no like, there's no winning. If somebody already made up their mind about the VTubers, then they already made up their mind about VTubers. And that is why I don't really tell people about it. But sometimes they be like, oh, do you want to hang out on a Wednesday night? And I already made my stream schedule, so I'm like, no, I can't hang out on a Wednesday night. And they're like, what could you be possibly doing on a Wednesday night? And you know, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna tell them? Oh, I can't, and I'm streaming. Well, yeah. Because otherwise they're gonna be like, Lara's just like blowing me off for no reason. Aaron is here. Hi Lara, so what are you doing for Thanksgiving? I'd like you to take a wild guess, Aaron. You know what, Aaron? You know what? You know what? You know what? I am gonna give you that. That's a very good starter for your first message in chat. Okay, you didn't jump straight to obscure media. You didn't say something completely off topic. You actually went, hi Lara, full stop, and then you asked me a valid question. Which is like, you got any Thanksgiving plans, Lara? Okay, you know what, Aaron? Maybe you are improving. Maybe you are improving. Maybe you are doing better. Maybe I am fixing you. I don't think the UK does Thanksgiving, and I'll let him have this. I haven't seen a proper conversation starter as a first chat message from Aaron, like, basically ever. Tell them you're watching Suits. That's a valid excuse, honestly. That is a valid fucking excuse. I'm addicted to that shit. Returning VHS tapes? What do you mean returning VHS tapes? You think that's what I'm gonna say I'm doing? Speaking of people only interacting with the negative, could you join Charlie from Husband, Hatel, and Doom Guy kissing? I praised you too soon, Aaron. I praised you too soon. What the hell does that have to do with anything? What the hell does that fucking have to do with anything, man? That was fast! I know! No. My favorite thing that I noticed Aaron does, though, is he will, like, start his message as if he's on topic. Like, he's gonna say something like, oh, by the way, or like, speaking of, and then he's gonna say something completely unhinged, but I don't know what that has to do with anything. And but he's gonna make it sound like he's contributing to the current conversation. Or there's another trick he does where he just tries to completely stir the conversation in his own direction by starting the message with anyway. And I'm like, you do not control this conversation, Aaron. You don't just go anyway and then you change the topic. That's not what we do over here. That is not how this works, buddy. He thinks he can just write anyway and then get away with, like, going completely off topic. Honestly, it's in America and I hate Thanksgiving. It's Christmas, but only the part I hate about it. You know, Raspberry, for some reason I thought you were Canadian for like a hot minute. I don't know why. Maybe I confused you with somebody for like, but like for the longest time I thought you were Canadian. We should do a chat chart on who is more neutral to the most chaotic Duck member. I think we know who's going to be on top. Aaron needs to host a TED Talk about his crap. It's true. Notice how Aaron has been real quiet since this drop. No, that's fair because I used to live in Canada and I mentioned in the stream before. You see that? That might be it. Because I was like, I swear to God, I thought Raspberry was Canadian. And also, I think you mentioned that you, like, learned French or something like that, and I was like, okay, Canadians speak French, right? Aaron, where'd you go? Yeah, I killed him. Most bullied right here. I don't know. I think Alex might be most bullied. I know he's ever only gotten bullied once, but I think that was brutal. Like, I can't believe Minami just said that to him. I know Boris gets bullied, but Boris gets bullied by me. Like, when you get bullied by the streamer, it's okay, I think. But when a moderator says something like that to you, man, you must be like, okay, they fucking hate me. Like, you know, when a streamer says something kind of mean to you, it's okay. Because you're like, that's what we're here for. Just some stream banter. But when a moderator fucking pulls out, shut up, nerd, that's crazy. I apologize. That doesn't mean we're not gonna be making fun of it for the rest of the stream, girl. I mean, I gotta talk about it, and maybe Alex won't sue now. Or cancel his channel membership. What if he's gonna cancel the channel membership? I gotta do some damage control, don't you understand? It's my reputation you're ruining here, Minami. When you say stuff like that, you represent me in my chat, okay? I'm the victim of this too. All the emotional damage gonna mean some time in the job. Now he's just using his status as the victim to get what he wants. You would do so well in the Suits universe. Where are you? Alex Beatitink. Answer question to where I was working. Good for you, man. Good for you. What the hell did your message have to do with the conversation topic, though? PD Jar? Don't say that. Don't say that. He's gonna catch on. Canadian Thanksgiving is nothing to the American version. They have it a month early and no one gives a fuck about it. There's Canadian Thanksgiving? I didn't even know that. I didn't even know there was a Canadian Thanksgiving. You see, you learn something new every day. He was Jar. We turned him into Jam. I forgot about the lawsuit I was building. Good. Okay. Base colors on this are done. I'm not finishing this drawing today, like there's no way. At this point, I don't actually do art streams to make progress. At this point, I just do art streams for the vibes, man. Yeah, it's in October and it's an excuse to have a day off from work. Americans go all out and it's a whole ordeal. I mean, you know what? Why not? People laugh to celebrate. He would fit in the Suits universe? Did you mean New York? You know what? I refuse to believe that the stuff they portray in Suits is actually realistic. Just for my own peace of mind. Just for my own peace of mind, I choose to believe that the shit they show you in Suits is exaggerated for the plot. Because, like, it actually makes me kind of upset. Just how, like, money hungry and crazy and manipulative everything is in that show. Like, it's honestly kind of insane that they keep getting away with what they do in that show. I'm like, can't these people just be friends? Can't these people just be nice to each other? It's honestly kind of crazy. The corporate lawyer life is no joke. I think I'm getting sick. Oh no! Why? Just before Thanksgiving? What are your guys' Thanksgiving plans? I obviously don't do Thanksgiving. Is Lara's blood canonically blue? What the hell? Sure. Hi, Zephan 3000. Hey, Lara and Chad, how goes the arting? I'm drawing Doomed Yuri of me and the bestie. Homework? On Thanksgiving? Wow, I know what you're not grateful for. My Thanksgiving plans is stay home and avoid everyone? That's valid. I will go to work and then go home. You're not American, Lane. You're not part of this conversation. I'm asking the Americans. I don't know when is Thanksgiving. It's tomorrow. Another non-American spotted. Must just say my whole social security out loud and I'll do it again. Now tell me what you're doing on Thanksgiving before I reveal more information about you. I'm making Chinese food for Thanksgiving. That's cool. But do you ever think how the characters from Suits and Brooklyn Nine-Nine would hate each other if they met? Oh, absolutely, man. Because the characters in Brooklyn Nine-Nine at least have a bit of a moral compass. Characters in Suits absolutely do not. And if they do, they very quickly lose it. I'm European, yeah. That makes sense. I don't do Thanksgiving either. I just got here, I feel so threatened. What are your Thanksgiving plans, man? If your next message is not about your Thanksgiving plans, I'm shooting the hostages, Zephan. Answer my fucking question! I'm unhinging my jaw and swallowing a whole turkey? That's crazy. Is it gonna be stuffed also? If it were up to me, I would celebrate Thanksgiving. I wouldn't celebrate Thanksgiving either. You guys really dislike Thanksgiving. Not a single like, oh, I'm spending time with my family in this chat, by the way. Going to the in-laws for dinner? Okay, there you go. That's something. I'm worried about you guys. Also playing DCS. Yeah, but you do that every day already. That's not really anything special now, is it? Harvey would have represented the disco killer? Oh yeah, man. Well, I don't know. Harvey doesn't like representing murderers, though. Harvey likes to win, I think, a little bit too much. I'll be playing DCS with friends. I have a feeling my plans won't be too satisfying to save the hostages. I'm just gonna visit my parents and be a lazy potato. That's okay. It's not about how satisfying your plans are. I just wanted to hear them. Was that so hard? The hostages may live for another day. I don't like most Thanksgiving food, honestly. Really? The food I see in the movies always looks so delicious. Like mashed potato, turkey. That's it, I don't know anything else. I only know mashed potato and turkey. But it looks delicious. In my whole life, I ate turkey twice. I'm never gonna do it again. I unfortunately have been forced to eat a lot of turkey growing up because my mom cooks it a lot because she prefers it to like some other meats. I really like, I do not care for it. I mean, like, it's okay depending on how you cook it, but it's like, I would rather just have chicken or something, man. Turkey is kind of mid, the other stuff is great though. I think roast turkey is nice. I mean, you guys know me, I always prefer duck to anything else. Okay, the base colors are done. We're like a quarter there. I'm not gonna really do like a proper background like in the original because I can't be bothered, to be completely honest with you. Lara forced to give thanks. When you aren't eating duck, that's true, man. I had some duck the other day. Would you be mad at me if I told you the truth? I had some duck the other day. It was pretty good. Not too bad. There were options. They were like, would you like to have this with chicken, beef, or duck? And I was like, duck, please. It was a conscious decision. I made it. I'm not even gonna pretend. And then I immediately hear the quack? That's crazy. I'm sorry, duck friend. Thank you so much for the super chat, Ethan. On the topic of Thanksgiving, I'm also thankful for your streams. They're a nice escape from the chaos of life. Thanks there. Oh, thank you, Zifa. I'm sorry I threatened to shoot the hostages when you're being so nice. Do you eat your ducks? Yeah! We made a deal, remember, Gerardo? But I get to eat one of you every new year? It's coming up. Have we decided? I don't remember if we decided who we're eating this year. Well, who I'm eating this year. You guys just get to watch and cry and pray that you're not next. Did we decide who I'm eating? I think it was Gerardo and Boris the past couple of years. We need a new victim. Mr. E's biting his nails. Might have to be you, bestie. I'm just glad they lived on our day. I had a duck hot dog a few weeks back. Loki would do it again. Okay, that's messed up. What the fuck is a duck hot dog? I thought you're supposed to make hot dogs out of like meat that you really don't want for anything else. Who's wasting like duck meat on hot dogs? What kind of fancy ass hot dogs are those? You, not the duck dog. Also, where did you have those? Asking for a friend. Duck hot dog sounds incredibly cursed. There's a fancy hot dog place. Yeah, it sounds like it was fancy. What the hell? Duck hot dog. I never even heard of that. Like, I know they make sausages out of like chicken and stuff. But duck hot dog? I think you're even freakier than me, man. You guys think I'm the weirdo? I keep being like, oh, I love ducks, and then I eat them? Someone here is even freakier than me, because what do you mean, duck hot dog? What do you fucking mean? No, what is this? This is the wrong— No, why is this happening? Okay, there you go. Me when I don't know my own layers. No, Lara fan isn't a freak, let's be for real. So true. I'm just doing it for the girls and the gays. And we're just all freaky like that. Hot duck if you would. True. Duck hot dog. I gotta look it up. Is there a wheel to decide? Maybe if I shouldn't just spin a wheel, but I don't know. Sometimes people volunteer. I'm not getting too many volunteers. Being obsessed with ducks and eating them puts you on a different level than impartial eaters? I don't think so. I think there is a certain beauty in what I do when you think about it, really. Because I like ducks so much, I want them to be a part of me. And what is the best way to do it other than eating them? You know? They say you are what you eat. Maybe I want to become duck. I volunteer again. We already ate you, Boris. You can't go twice. You are what you eat exactly. So who will be eaten? I don't know. It could be you. Could be you. I'm not in there. Who's next on Lara's menu? We can volunteer, yeah. You can save your fellow ducks by sacrificing yourself. Think about it. Consider it. What happens if they're eaten? You get eaten. What do you think happens? It's exactly what it sounds like. Can I volunteer someone? No, you can only volunteer yourself. Unless you have a valid reason for volunteering that person. Like, I think they'd be tasty. You know, you have to back it up with some evidence. Sure, why not? I volunteer. I think I've aged enough. Okay, but I volunteer. Can only be one of you. Fight it out. If it's that for Christmas or New Year? New Year, we don't celebrate Christmas. Is German Minimi still around? No, German Minimi's dead. I fear you can't volunteer German Minimi. Jack Demon return to Jack? I mean, why not? You're the Don Cheadle of VTubers? Who's Don Cheadle? Do I wanna know? See, but I'm willing to save you. German Minimi. Do not mourn for them, for that is not what they would have wanted. Alright, I guess Joycey wants to be eaten, huh? Sorry, Zifa, you're gonna have to live another year on this godforsaken earth. Too bad. Sucks to be you. What program do you use for the little guys on the bottom? It's called Stream Avatars. You can buy it on Steam. It's pretty cool. War Machine is Don Cheadle, but it doesn't answer my question. What does that mean? Who's Don Cheadle? I don't know who that is. What's War Machine? What are you talking about? Guys, I don't know anything. You gotta explain it to me like this is my first day on Earth. Because it pretty much is every time. War Machine is Marvel character? Oh, no wonder why I don't know that. But who's Don Cheadle then? You guys are gonna make me Google it, aren't you? You guys are not helpful. Don Cheadle. Why is it loading for so long? Is my internet okay? Donald Frank Cheadle Jr. Born November 29th? That's actually really soon. 1964. An American actor. Do I know? Wait, but so what does that have to do with me? What do you mean I'm the Don Cheadle of VTubers? How am I the Don Cheadle of VTubers? Iron Man 3? Fight Night? I almost read Fight Night as Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know any of the movies he's played in except for Iron Man and Avengers. I have literally never seen any of these movies. I gotta get educated. I only know the Marvel ones from here. Captain Marvel. He's like in all the Marvel movies. Hello, Alexify. How's the Doomed Yuri coming along? Pretty well. Very slow, but pretty well. Happy birthday, Donald. It's not his birthday yet. It will be in a couple days. Don't congratulate him early. It could be bad luck. You don't want to kill the man, do you? Anyways, I need to lock in on this drawing. You guys are distracting me again. Always distracting me. Five Nights at Don Cheadle's? Exactly. I don't really know if that's supposed to be scary or not. Like, no idea what the threat level of that would be. It's the only thing we're good at. Oh, don't say that. I'm sure there's other things you're good at. Everybody has all sorts of talents if you try hard enough. I imagine his place would be quite cozy. Don Cheadle's? Do you have a parasocial relationship with that man? You're like imagining it, you're like, oh man, I would love to go to his house. I bet he's got a nice fireplace and he would give me some cocoa. You sick fuck. And gambling? Yeah. Hey Lara, I just did some guitaring and I'm not happy with the result. Can I incinerate a random duck? That's not very nice, Lane. Don't take it out on the ducks. Just because you're not having a good day doesn't mean that the ducks have to suffer. That's literally my job. If I'm not having a good day, then that's everybody else's problem. Why are you taking away my job from me? I could go for some Cheetos. What do the Cheetos have to do with this? Stop! You guys are confusing me with your random conversation topics. Even I am not that much distracted as you guys are making me right now. Okay, then we just copy paste this. For eternity. There you go. Beautiful. I am not drawing like the knights at the back. I can't be bothered. Don Cheetos? Stop! Leave him alone. I just met this man, but I'm sure he's doing his best. You guys can't be mean to him, okay? I don't know enough about him to start bullying him. I need more information. If you guys find some dirt on him that makes bullying justifiable, then come back to me, okay? But for now, he did nothing wrong. I love his Don't Cheetah's character either. Are they tasty? Probably. It's an actual Don't Cheetah, and he sings in the GTA game. Guys, is it true that GTA got postponed again? GTA 6? I haven't even heard. But my friend who's like addicted to GTA just randomly messaged me like GTA 6 got postponed again. And I'm like, that's okay. That just means I got more time to make the Sun Station music video. No, guys, don't you understand? Rockstar is waiting for me. Years ago, I joked about how I'm gonna release the music video for my Vocaloid song before GTA 6 comes out. But I still haven't finished the fucking video. I'm not even close to finishing the video. So Rockstar is like, Lara still hasn't finished Sun Station. We can't release GTA 6 yet. We gotta give her more time. I'll have a wife and kids before GTA 6 releases. And that wouldn't be such a bad thing now, would it? It's Lara's fault. It is a little bit, I think. My PlayStation will continue to have no games. I literally bought 3 games for my PlayStation today. On Black Friday sales that they're having already, even though it's not even a Black Friday yet. So I don't know what you're talking about, man. There's plenty of games on the PlayStation. And I downloaded the new game for free from the subscription thingy. I'm swimming in games that I'm not gonna play. My PlayStation has games, I'm just not playing them. Because I don't have time. So it's your fault? A little bit. A little bit. And what are you gonna do about it, huh? What are you fucking gonna... Maybe, instead of blaming it all on me, you should fund the Sun Station music video. Maybe you should pay me so that I can take time off commissions, so that then I can just sit down and finish the goddamn music video, and then you can get your GTA. Think about that. Fucking think about it for a second. It's not my fault that I don't have time for personal projects. That's not true. I do personal projects all the time. If I'm procrastinating on that personal project in particular, just because it's so complex and I can't be bothered. So you know what, maybe it is on me. Low-key though, I have so many commissions right now. I closed my commissions, and I got people fucking banging on my doors like, hey, when are you gonna open commissions? And I'm like, I just closed them, please. Please, let me breathe. I cannot keep doing this. I need to finish the ones I have right now. I thought memberships literally paid you. Fine. You make a good point. You make a good point. That's awesome though, means business is booming. I don't know, man, because now I'm just stressed out. I can't believe Lara's whole GTA 6 ransom. Who do you think is one of the hostages? One of the hostages is GTA 6 creator. It's like this crucial programmer guy who they really need to finish the game. And I got him hostage. They're like, we can't finish the game without him. But yeah, I had a really big client who I worked with before message me, and they were like, are you available? And I was like, oh, I really fucking hate saying no to this person, but I had to say no to that person because I was like, it's like, it will kill me if I took on their commission. As much as I would love to work with them again, it will kill me to take this commission on right now. So I thought about it and I was like, all I can do is pray that they come back again later. All I can do is pray that maybe they'll come back again at some point. It's over. It's so over. I didn't know Arella's a programmer. Nah, she's not a hostage. Well, she kind of lost all of her will to live after she saw the Lara X Kia Yuri. Can someone do a wellness check on Arel ever since this drawing dropped? I say as I zoom in on our faces. Look at us looking into each other's eyes. Oh yeah, baby. This is what I'm talking about. Another burger run? How many burgers do you eat, Gerardo? That's crazy. Someone tell her it's doomed Yuri. Yeah, but me and Arel is doomed Yuri too. I don't think that part will really make her feel any better. My Yuri with Arel is plenty doomed as well. I don't think that's gonna help her jealousy. Why is nothing happening? That's too bright. I bet Arel uses ChatGPT to write her code. Arel is giving someone who would use ChatGPT a little bit, but not to like defend her very often. But I think Arel has a vibe a little bit of somebody who would like how a boomer uses ChatGPT. Like she doesn't know any better. You know what I mean? Like I don't think Arel uses ChatGPT out of laziness or maliciousness. I think Arel uses ChatGPT because she thinks it's cool and helpful like that. I don't think she gets it. I don't think she quite understands what it does or the damage that it does to the environment or prices of fucking RAM, apparently. I actually ordered myself a new graphics card and some more RAM. So guys, it's finally happening. I'm gonna open up my computer. If you don't hear about me on December, like after December 10th, which is when it will hopefully arrive, I failed. Guys, if you don't hear from me after I'm like, yeah guys, my new graphics card is here, I probably failed. RAM in this economy. I bought a used graphics card, which I feel like is a horrible idea, but I literally could not afford any of the other ones. And it still theoretically should be an upgrade from the one I have right now. Like I just need more, I need more RAM and I need like a better graphics card because my graphics card at this point is pretty outdated. It was good back in 2020, but apparently not anymore. Gonna hear about another fire. It's gonna be fine. I did so much research and I also forced Boris to do research for me as well because I didn't trust myself. Okay, I read all the specifications. I read about everything. I made sure that I'm ordering stuff. I read like Reddit threads. You know, people on Reddit are like, oh, this won't be compatible with your computer, but this will be compatible with your computer. Okay, I listened to like the people on Reddit. That's the only thing they actually know about computers, okay? Maybe they don't know much about real life and the real world, but you can at least rely on them for computer stuff, surely? So I was like, okay, I trust you. I trust you, random Redditors. This is when people are like, no, Lara, you shouldn't have trusted them. But I did my research. It should be fine. Famous last words. You're going to Whataburger this time, but last time when I wanted a burger, you went to Burger King, Gerardo? Unbelievable. We'll pour one out for you if we don't hear from you. Used graphic cards are fine. Half my stuff is used. There you go. It's refurbished even. It's not even like used. I think it's like refurbished. So technically it should be okay. But like it basically costed like a third of what an average new graphics card costs now. They're all over like £1,000. And I was like, I'm not fucking spending £1,000 on a graphics card. Hello? And you can totally tell that there is some kind of inflation because all of the comments were like, I went to read the reviews and people in the reviews were like, oh, this graphics card is not too bad for £500. And I'm like, this here says 1,000. So it basically doubled in price? Is that even legal? Like, can they even fucking do that? Like, people in the replies were mentioning how the graphics card costs £500, and I'm like, no, it fucking doesn't. What kind of graphics card? Okay, so the one I currently have is a 2070, which apparently is shit. I didn't even know that, man! Everybody's been gaslighting me. My whole life, everybody's been telling me, oh no, that's a decent graphics card, but maybe it's been a while. Maybe it's not decent anymore. So I had a 2070. And I did lots of research on what can my computer handle being from God's year 2020. And which ones are not the most expensive right now. Like, obviously I can't buy like the newest graphics card out there. So I ended up buying a refurbished 3080. It had a 3070, no, a 2070. And I bought a 3080. So it should be good, right? I think a 3080 would be okay. Like, I think they're like into the 50 something now. I think the newest graphics cards are like 50 something. Or maybe not, maybe even more, I don't know. But a 3080 should be better than my 2070, right? I have a 3080 and apparently that's ancient now. No! Don't say that! It was like £300 already, man! Like, and on average they cost like 1,000 now. You can't say that to me, man. No, I know it's not the newest one, but it will definitely be better than my 2070, bro. Like, it's still an upgrade from a 2070. And I bought more RAM sticks because my computer currently has 16 RAM, and which also I think used to be okay, but not anymore. That's like, on like an average AAA game, that's in the minimal requirements now. Which is like, fuck you. This is why I play on the PlayStation. But either way, I think it will be fine. And I got 32 gigabytes of RAM. So from what I understand, you just put them in the two. Wait, can I add the 32 gigabytes I just bought to the RAM I currently have? Or do I have to replace? You see, I don't know how it works! No, because there's only like 2 slots in there, right? Surely? Or is there more slots? No, I think there's only 2 slots. So I take out the current 16 that I have, and then I put in... Depends on the RAM speeds and time. Don't say that, man. Don't say that. I don't even know. I don't even know what I bought. There were like so many variations and I was like, I don't know what any of these do. Usually there's 4 and you want to install them in pairs. Technically you can mix RAM sticks, but it can cause performance issues. You see, I tried looking up which ones my computer even has, but I couldn't find it. So I guess I won't find out until I open it. Well, it's okay. I think 32 will be more than enough. Maybe not in like 3 more years, but I think for now, surely 32 will be okay. So I don't think I should risk it and add more to my current RAM. What's 16 plus 32? 48? I'd probably take out the old because they probably won't work together because of speed differences. But yeah. Yeah. I'll just take them out, it's fine. And then I'll add more. I'm waiting for the screwdriver to arrive as well. I'm waiting for the screwdriver. I can't wait to see how like dusty my computer actually is. Imagine if all the issues I've been running into are actually just because the computer needs to be dusted. No, I don't think so. It's ancient technology, I just gotta admit it. At this point, it's ancient technology. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm scared, man. Like, what if I put all the new stuff into my computer, and then it just like doesn't boot up anymore? How possible is it to lose all your data from installing more RAM? It's not possible, right? Because your hard drive is okay. Like, as long as your hard drive is fine, you know, I'm not playing dangerous games with my hard drive or motherboard. I'm just installing a new graphics card and some RAM. It's gonna be okay. The 2070 explains a lot of your issues. I didn't know, man! It was a good computer 5 years ago, okay? 5 years ago, the 2070 was great! 5 years ago, it worked fine. And then Unreal Engine 5 came along, and suddenly I'm at risk of burning my motherboard if I keep using Unreal 5 with my 2070 and 16 gigabytes of RAM. Suddenly I'm at risk of fucking losing everything if I keep doing it, so I gotta upgrade. This is so messed up. RAM is technically just temporary data belongs to... Yeah, right, it's in the hard drive. If in doubt, just download more RAM. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it right now. How do you have a screwdriver? That's what my dad told me. Does a Swiss knife have a screwdriver? I have a Swiss knife. It might have a screwdriver in it. I have one of those like IKEA screwdrivers, you know, the weird ones. I ran at 1060. Okay, but I was about to say, okay, but you're not doing VTubing, and then I was like, how did you do that, bro? 5 years is more than a generation when it comes to PC stuff. Well, can they fucking stop? Can they stop advancing the technology? I think we're okay with what we have right now. I don't think we need to get any more technologically advanced. Like, I honestly think we're okay and they should just stop. I don't think we need any more technology, especially with all the AI stuff. The AI stuff has been improving so fucking quickly, like faster than anything has ever, and it pisses me off so bad. They be posting more and more realistic pictures of people every day, or like videos of fucking cats or something, and it pisses me off. It annoys me. Soon the only funny videos I'll be able to enjoy are those that are like old videos that have existed forever. We can only enjoy the classics. You can't enjoy a new funny meme video because it could easily be AI. Everyone back, welcome back, Minimi. I could lend a screwdriver, have some. I'm about to have my own screwdriver, like a big girl. I'm a strong, independent woman. You see, this is what happens when you make other people do all of your computer stuff for you forever, and then suddenly you find yourself in a predicament where you can no longer do that. And now you're like, oh no. And like all of the like technical shit and stuff. I can't believe this. But I am gonna be girl boss and I'm gonna do everything myself. I'm gonna open up that PC case, get really confused probably, close it, and then return the graphics card. But at least I'm gonna do it like a girl boss. How many did you order? Okay, don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me, but I bought the screwdriver, one screwdriver, that was like £5. Not in weight, in price. And it comes with like different thingies. You can like change. You can change the type of screwdriver it is. So it's one screwdriver with multiple thingies. It has different sizes. It has different sizes, guys. So it should be, it seemed like good value to me, and it would take minimal space. I think you just insert the thingy with all the other sizes into the handle, so you don't even have to worry about like storing it. It's just all stored in the handle. It's called multi-bit stubby screwdriver. It looks really small though, but that's okay. I'm telling you guys. I think I made an informed purchase. It was on a Black Friday deal. Apparently it costs more than £5 normally. I would not have paid more than £5 for it, not gonna lie. It's not about the size. You keep telling yourself that. Say psycho right now. Why? What did I do? What did I do? The screwdriver specialists are coming in. They're like, Lara, you bought the worst screwdriver. Look, I think I need... It said I need a Phillips head or something like that to open up the PC case. I don't know what that means. So I went on Amazon and I put in Phillips head screwdriver or something like that. I don't even know. And that was like the first result that popped up, so I just bought it. You think I'm gonna go to the hardware store and ask some man working there to mansplain it to me and be like, do you know which one of these screwdrivers opens a PC case? I don't fucking think so. We still pick up appeals to your core audience? Phillips head is the cross? Exactly, I knew that. I was just testing you. They don't get in tight spaces very well, but they're good for 99% of tasks. There you go. Look, if I'm ever in a situation where I need to be using a screwdriver in a tight space, I think I would honestly rather die. Like, at that point, whatever I'm doing with my life is not worth it. I just need you to understand that, please, okay? Don't judge me. Do not judge me on this topic, but it's just, I'm just being honest here. I would have to question my life choices. They're defeated by an unfortunate screwdriver situation. Sometimes certain things just make me want to give up. Like, one time my fire alarm smoke detector started doing the beeping, where it was like, you know when it starts running out of battery and it starts beeping really annoyingly every few seconds? And it's like the most insufferable sound in the world that makes you want to die. I actually was at my limit. I was like literally at my limit. I called my dad and I was like, Dad, I need you to help me with this. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to, like, I can't even take it off the ceiling. I don't know how to take it off the ceiling. I don't know what to do. It won't stop beeping. It woke me up at 7 AM. I was considering ending it all that time. Heading out for burger run. Are you still streaming a bit longer? Oh, probably, yeah. I'm here until 11 at least. Probably. This drawing is nowhere near done, so... The Doomed Yuri won't draw itself. Thought you were a strong, independent woman. That was a long time ago. like last year. How did the alarm last yesterday? Or the fire alarm on Monday? So we all I left my apartment, and then somebody ran out of of their flat with like a smoking toaster oven, and I was like, oh okay, they burned some bread. And then we all went back into our flats, and then suddenly the fire department showed up because apparently one of the neighbors didn't know what happened and they got scared and called the fire department just in case. You know, one of my neighbors, he was like so serious. It was really funny because I don't know, man, everything is a fucking joke to me. Especially once I realized it wasn't a real fire. What time is it there? It's almost 10 right now. You have an hour and 15 minutes to get out of there. Yeah, someone like, no, it wasn't even dinner, man. It was 11 p.m. What were you doing, like, toasting bread at 11 p.m.? But that was nighttime, dude. That was fucking nighttime. You don't... It's always like that night urge to burn something in the house, I think. But yeah. So like, I was just... Everything's a fucking joke to me. Especially once I realized it wasn't like an actual fire. So I was just kind of like, you know... I was kind of laughing at the whole thing. But one of my neighbors, he has such a serious face. Like, he was like, actually, I think maybe it woke him up. Maybe he has work tomorrow and the whole alarm thing woke him up or something. But like, he looked so fucking serious. It was so funny. And I was just kind of like, oh, you know, whatever. And then the fire department came. I met him in the corridor. And I was kind of laughing. And I go with like this really white smile. And I go, there's a fire department outside. And he looks at me like I just killed someone. He's like, yeah, but why? And I was like, oh, I immediately lose my smile, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. And he went downstairs, and he like actually started talking to the fire department, like asking them questions, and I was like, this guy is serious. This guy does not think it's a fucking joke that somebody burnt their toast at 11 p.m. It was not a fucking joke to him. My small daughter does, but anything slightly burned sets it off. I don't think it was slightly burned. I think they like full on fucked their toaster oven. Like I think their toaster oven is gone. It was like proper smoking when they ran out of the apartment with it. I think they definitely burned it. Because normally when like the small smoke sets off the fire detector, it stops after like a short period of time. But it like didn't stop until they took the smoking oven outside. It's okay. I think it was a fun experience. Maybe not for that one neighbor, but for me it was pretty funny. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You know how it is. Can't be too careful. It's true. It's true. It's me who doesn't take anything seriously. But like, I don't know, all the other neighbors were like so lighthearted about it. Oh, whatever. Someone just burned some bread. But, like he looked serious. You know, he was like, what is going on? My small daughter hasn't made a peep in 12 years. I think it's broken. Evo-san, Millie cover peak. It is a Millie cover, yes. Doomed Yuri. I love the song. The mixing was kind of a challenge because we have very different microphones and also very different voices. I thought the song would be good because it's got kind of like a lower, calmer voice and then like a higher, more energetic voice. And I was like, yeah, I think this will work for Kia and me. But then I got her recordings, and when I listened to my recordings again, I was like, oh no. You know our collab streams with Kia, where I'm a Pikmin and she's this beautiful woman? That's how the cover sounds. I'm there, like she's got this like beautiful soft singing, and I'm there and I'm just me, and I sound like me, really shouty. He's missing out on some good humor. He's too old for this shit, man. He's too old for this, I think. But yeah, it's so funny because I literally have never seen most of my neighbors until that incident. Like, I finally actually took a good look at the people I allegedly live with. I have not seen any of them. Just avoid them all the time. I don't know, man. My neighbors, I gotta say, my neighbors are not like very friendly, which I feel like I'm not the one to say because I'm not very friendly. But if I see somebody in the corridor, if I am unfortunate enough to run into someone in the corridor, even though I try to avoid it, I say hi. You know, I'm nice, I say hi. But like, so many of them just look at me like I'm crazy, and I'm like, I thought it was normal to say hi to your neighbor if you meet them in the corridor. If you already messed up your timing and you happen to run into them in the corridor, of course you have to say hi. Like, what the hell? I've been living here 5 years and I only know like 2 people. You know 2 people? No, I don't want my neighbors to know me too well because I'm worried that the second they clock which flat I go into, that's when they're like, oh, it's the girl who keeps screaming every Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes Saturday night. And then she sings metal music sometimes as well. What is her problem, man? What the fuck is her problem? Losing it? No, I don't lose it, duck friend. I'm also nice if there's one guy that gives me the stink eye when I say hi. That's all of my neighbors. Low-key, all of my neighbors who are like my age, when I say hi to them, they look at me like I'm crazy. And then all of the like slightly older neighbors say hi back. Not to be a hater like that, but I think it's just my generation that don't fucking want to talk to people. Like, we've been like raised some weird ass way. It's really interesting because you really don't realize just how fucking rude everybody is until you try and make an effort towards being nicer yourself. Because that's what I've been doing. Like, I used to not want to talk to anybody, and if you said hi to me in the corridor like a couple years ago, yeah, I would have been like, what the fuck, why are you talking to me? But now that I've been trying to make an effort into being like more social in general and trying to talk to people and just kind of like generally be a bit more like open. Literally, it's hilarious just how quickly I noticed that actually so many people are like really antisocial and don't want anything to do with you. It's kind of insane. It's honestly kind of insane. The younger ones have to ask ChatGPT on how to react. Honestly, probably. But yeah, like, I don't know, whenever I try to like say hi or like be nice to like a random person who seems to be my age, like it literally never works. Like, I don't know what kind of conditions we are being raised in, but like, it is so hard. It is so hard to like make friends with people my age. I know it's hard to make friends as an adult in general, but it is like so fucking hard to get people to like hang out with you and like talk to you and not feel like you're constantly annoying them. Because like, I genuinely feel like nobody fucking like talks to anybody first anymore. At least not people my age, man. And once again, that used to be me, but I'm doing my best not to be that person. Just because I'm trying to have more of a social life now. But like, it's actually kind of crazy how like little people want to talk to you. I'm being so serious. Or like sometimes It's not even that they don't want to talk to you, it's just that, like, they don't want to, like... I know how to explain it. They don't do it out of disliking you or malice. They just don't want to, like, talk in general. Like, they don't want to text first. Like, I know a lot of people who I know I am, like, very chill with. But it's, like, really hard to actually, like, get them to, like, hang out with me or, like, have, like, a conversation with them. Or, like, get them to message me first. I don't know what's going on. I think my generation genuinely wants nothing to do with anybody. And I don't know who did that to them, but we gotta start undoing it. God knows I'm trying. Gotta have it in scientific witchery? Yes. Hello, Kichi. Hello, Kichi Vocaloid. I hate the ads. Not the Kichi Vocaloid. Kichi, I didn't know you were a Vocaloid. I feel like it's easier if you have a job with people your age. Yes, but also older people are always nicer. Like, older people are always nicer. I'm not even kidding. I'm working with my therapist. What a mood. What a fucking mood. Like, older people always just end up being nicer. I don't know what it is, but they are. Like, people who are like 30 plus even. Like, not meh. Thank you so much for 28 months. So not even like a lot older than me, but like millennial people, like they just tend to be nicer. I don't know why. But like 30 plus people, they're still nicer. Even if like the Gen Z people are okay. People who are 30 plus are still fucking nicer for some reason. I'm happy we're at the point in our friendship where I can send you weird stuff unprompted. Exactly. Yeah, no, it's honestly, it's fine. Like, my problem is that I do sometimes forget to answer people. That is something I'm still working on, but I don't think you can really beat that out of me just because I have really bad attention span. But also, like, sometimes somebody will message me while I'm like in the middle of something, and then I will accidentally open the notification or like look at the message, but I don't immediately answer. And then because I don't have the notification anymore, I like forget about it. And that's never good. Should not be doing that. Okay, the background is looking nice. There is like a bunch of like knight armors in the background of the original, but I really don't feel like doing it, man. Don't hate me for this, but I can't be bothered. I think the background is detailed enough anyway. I am gonna put it all in a folder. Maybe merge it and maybe blur it. Let's see. Can my 2070 graphics card handle the Gaussian blur? Me cooking my graphics card. I used to think I had a good graphics card and had no issues. But now that I know it's not that great, I'm gonna cook it. This is how I blend in with the crowd. This is how I pretend like I totally understand how technology works. I start talking shit about my graphics card. I'm like, haha, 2070 is so shit. Am I right? Am I right? People who know computers? Oh my god, what made me think that I ever had a good graphics card? Haha, I'm so silly. Alright, it's important there's a Vocaloid in their name, because when I hear the name Kichi, I think of the contemporary Russian post-rock musician Kichi, so I gotta be made aware there's a different Kichi. Also, you would not like to see the contemporary Russian post-rock musician Kichi in my chat? Is that what you're saying? On the topic of Vocaloids, I discovered yesterday that some people make Utaloids based on streamers. Oh yeah, there's also a Donald Trump one. People just take like the voice samples of anybody and make utaos out of them. It's technically legal. It's not a bad graphics card, it's just old. Don't try to save it. The second the new one arrives and if the installation goes well, I'm shooting it. I'm shooting it behind a Tesca. I mean, you can be nice to it all you want, but its days are probably not numbered. Unless the installation of the new one goes really badly. Donald Trump Utao, but like per camp. It was kind of funny back when they made it, which was during like his first presidency. I think it's less and less funny each year. But I think back then it was kind of funny. There's also like a really popular SpongeBob Utao that I know people really like using. Yeah, there's like a bunch of meme Utaos that people make out of like voice samples. What are you going to replace it with? I ordered a 3080 that's been refurbished. So hopefully it works. It was funny during its time. I'm sure it's still funny to some people, honestly. I never had the urge to make an original song with a Donald Trump Utao, I fear, but you know, I'm sure there is some out there. I know a streamer who has an Utao of themselves, but aren't we now in the AI voice era when it comes to memeing? Yeah, but the AI is not as fun because that one just makes you upset because it basically can make fake versions of your voice and fake what you say, something that you never said. But the Utaos are very obviously fake and they're mostly just used for meme songs. The AI memeing is not as funny, man. I know Queso has an Utao and I think he actually really likes it. Somebody made like an Utao of him and he's been like reacting to songs that people make with it. I think he's like thoroughly entertained by his Utao, so that's really sweet. What's an Utao again? It's a fan-made Vocaloid. So Utao is like an open source kind of software where you can just make your own voice banks. So you record some samples and it's like free to use. So unlike Vocaloid, which has commercial voice banks, so not anybody can just make a Vocaloid, right? You gotta like, to make a commercial voice bank, there's like a lot more stuff involved. But for Utao, anybody can make them. They tend to be a bit lesser quality, but there are some really high quality ones out there. Just but like the software is not capable of as much as Vocaloid is, but it's pretty decent. Honestly, there's some really good Utaos out there. Teto used to be an Utao. She's like a proper voice bank now, unfortunately for me. Whenever you hear me complaining about how Teto is a synth now because I like the Utao better, that's what I mean. I liked her crunchy old voice bank better. Yeah, it's like a free Vocaloid that you can make yourself. I hope your 2070 isn't hearing all this. I have terrible news. The 2070 is technically making this entire conversation happen. To be completely honest, so like it's probably like working its ass off through tears right now. And that's okay. You know, it's maybe I should show my 2070 the 2070 literally. Maybe I should show my 2070 the Cars 3 movie. Because I think what I'm doing to it is basically the message of the Cars 3 movie. Maybe as a send-off, I should have a movie night. And I should make the 2070 render the Cars 3 movie for me! On a screen! Coding her talking about ending it, exactly. Respect your elders? I don't think so. Not on my watch. I'm the Gen Z they warn you about. I don't respect nobody. duck recipe. Fry the duck egg. Stonks. I don't really know what to put on this. It's kind of whatever. But yeah, but like everything with PCs these days, sorry, I have too much PC anxiety now. But everything with like PCs these days, it's all just like really easy plug and play, right? Everything just fits into the slots nicely. And you're all good, you're all set, right? Like it's not... It literally doesn't require a computer science degree, right? To do it. I'll be okay. Hopefully. Literally praying for my life right now. Like an hour day was much more painful? Maybe. Good thing I don't work with computers. Wait a minute. Lane, you gotta help me. No, it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Probably. But yeah, guys, if you don't hear from me like in mid-December, it's probably because the new graphics card installation did not go well, and I am crying. Okay, the background is finally done, more or less. I might add a few more things to it, like the sun rays and stuff, but I think for now it's good. Now let's put a multiply layer over the characters. Because we are not about to draw the lighting from scratch. Like, we're not crazy like that. Why would anybody do this when the multiply literally exists? Well, maybe I want like a different color of multiply. It's kind of like very blue in the original. Well, not really. I think my drawing is a bit more blue than the original, but that's okay. This is my own artistic vision of the original. I don't want to be redrawing it exactly. That wouldn't be interesting. Maybe I can even play the new Silent Hill game if I upgrade my graphics card, who knows. Apparently it works on Windows 10. Because it says on Steam that you need Windows 11 to run it. But I kind of thought about it and I was like, that's probably a lie. So I looked it up, I was like, does Silent Hill F work with Windows 10? And I immediately, of course it's always Reddit. And there's immediately a guy on Reddit who's like, yeah, it runs okay on Windows 10 as long as you have like a decent computer specs. And I was like, well, I don't. But maybe with the new graphics card, I can run it. Have you not switched to Windows 11 yet? Nah, man, I signed up for the extra year of updates they were giving out for Windows 10. I thought about it. I evaluated it, but then everybody kept saying how Windows 11 ruined their life and killed their grandma on Twitter. And I was like, and everybody was like, yeah, they put AI on everything, and it sucks. So yeah, I was like, you know what? I'll take the extra year. I'll take the extra year of Windows 10 upgrades. Let's read for PC Tech. I'm telling you guys. They know everything. They know literally everything. Can we fucking talk about that? My mom was like, I want to try Scotch eggs. When she was visiting me last. She was like, I want to try Scotch eggs. I never had Scotch eggs. And I was like, okay. And I go on Google and I look up where to have good Scotch eggs in London. And what do you think is the first result? Fucking Reddit. And people on Reddit are like, this place has really good Scotch eggs. This place has really good Scotch eggs. This place has great Scotch eggs. And I'm like, alright. I just found like 10 different places where we can have Scotch eggs. All because the Redditors know about everything. My favorite one was like, shout out to that one Redditor who went, my wife makes really good Scotch eggs. And I read it to my mom and she was like, who asked? And I was like, no mom, the most important part of this is that we're supposed to believe that this Redditor is married. Like, yeah, right. Everyone is an expert on Reddit. They only let real experts on there. It's crazy. I heard about Scotch eggs in a YouTube short where a pub owner rates the pub food cooked. Yeah, it's a pretty popular pub food, but you can also just get them like in stores and stuff like that, like already prepared. We had some, they were really good. Reddit did not lie, by the way. I went to like one of the places Reddit recommended for the Scotch eggs, and they were kind of banging. So I was like, wow. Reddit did not lie. Those are good Scotch eggs. My mom really liked it too, so that's all that matters. I gotta keep introducing my mom to more British culture. She craves more British culture. Every time she learns something new with me. This time as well, I introduced her to the Tesco meal deal. Time to visit Guy's wife. Yeah, if she's even real. But yeah, I introduced my mom to the concept of the Tesco meal deal, and she was also like pretty entertained by that. She was like, oh my god, we just bought like 2 lunches and it's like £10 or something, and I'm like, yeah mom, it's crazy. I like frying food, one of the most delicious ways of cooking something. Shout out to frying. For real, for real. Might not be the healthiest. But somehow, you know, if it's so unhealthy, then why is it the tastiest way of eating your food? Make it make sense. I think I've accidentally fallen into like too cool and yellow for my composition. And at this point, I'm like, how do we fix this? Maybe like this. Tone curve it. To be fair, the original is pretty like full colored, but I kind of like this. Lock it. Okay. Oh man, I really don't feel like shading these characters, but I promised Gerardo I'll totally still be here when he comes back. So now I gotta wait for Gerardo to come back with the milk. You know, one of my co-workers went out to get milk the other day. My co-worker was like, because there was like no milk for the coffee, and she was like, oh, I'm gonna go buy some milk. And it fucking took me all of my self-restraint and power not to say that's what my dad said, and then he never came back. But like, she was setting me up for it, okay? Like, that was some kind of test from God. I swear it was some kind of test from God. She was like, I'm gonna go get some milk, and it's like, I had to like physically restrain myself. It's almost bedtime. Not yet. Not yet, man. It's only 10 p.m. You're not my dad. Now I already want some fish and chips. But I didn't say it. I didn't say it because I'm still not entirely sure about the vibe and like the sense of humor that I'm allowed to bring into the conversation. Because there's like so many workers there. It's like a different person every time. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. I don't know how they'll take it. So I had to control myself there, but I was like, oof. That was a close one. She was baiting you? I think so too. I think she was testing me, man. I think she wanted to see if I was gonna go for it, and I think I was smart not to do it. I honestly think I dodged a bullet there. Took all your strength? I know! I was like, you can't do this. You need people to think good things of you. You need these people to think that you're a normal, functional human being. Who's gonna be a Redditor now if you say something like that? But then she was gone for such a long time, though. She was like genuinely gone for a while, and I was like, oh my god. Every minute she's not here, the joke literally gets funnier. But what can I say? I had to control myself, but it was so funny because she was gone for such a long time too, and I was like, this is so funny, but nobody would get it. I have to take this joke with me to my grave. I was literally just laughing to myself, it's true. That's literally what I was doing. I was just there like, yeah. This is funny, and every minute she's not back, it becomes funnier. It's okay. Sometimes you don't need validation for your jokes. Sometimes you just gotta know to yourself that you're really funny. I think it's true. I think sometimes you literally don't even need like other people to laugh at your jokes. You just gotta have confidence in yourself. That's me 99% of the time these days. Like, honestly, the reason why I'm not that funny on stream is because I literally used up all the good jokes like an hour ago when I was talking to myself in the mirror. That's literally just what happened. Like, 99% of the time, I come into the stream all joked out. Because I just had like a really good time in the shower or something. And I told all of the jokes and I had all of my funny thoughts. And then I come in here and I'm all perfectly content with myself. And I know I am the funniest woman alive. And I don't need to prove that to anybody. Like, honestly, I know I'm fucking hilarious. It's a shame other people will not get to see it, but I don't need their validation. So then I feel perfectly content just not actually even trying to put an effort into being funny on stream. Does that make any sense? I think it does. I think it makes a lot of sense. Hey Laura, what are you laughing about? You wouldn't get it. Literally me. So true. You guys wouldn't get all the inside jokes I have of myself. Nobody understands my comedic genius. It's true. Laura, you're hilarious. I know. I know. I literally know. I know what you're talking about, bro. Sometimes I'd just be saying really funny shit to myself. Sometimes I'd just be having really funny thoughts. I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes you gotta be your #1 fan. If nobody else laughs at your jokes, then you should. Sure, buddy? What do you mean, sure, buddy? You're just jealous. You're just jealous of my comedic genius, once again. You wouldn't get it. I don't expect you to get it. My sense of humor that I have of myself is simply superior. Like, I don't need to prove anything to you. I'm perfectly content with myself. You know, you cannot gaslight me into the fact that I'm not funny. That somehow ended up being a wholesome message, be your own biggest fun. Exactly. You gotta be like a little bit obsessed with yourself sometimes. I think it's appropriate to be obsessed with yourself occasionally just as a treat. You know, you shouldn't overdo it, but it's okay to be a little bit obsessed with yourself. You're supposed to be your own #1 fan? Then I was doing it wrong? I'm my #1 hater? You can't be your #1 hater, it's just not good for you. And that's coming from somebody who is a little bit my #1 hater, but I try to do better. I really do. Oh my god, it's being so slow. There's too many layers and it's being really slow. Oh, 2070. I'm sorry I have to do this to you. We had a good run. We did. I appreciate everything you've done for me. I mean, you even managed to run The Last of Us somehow. That's crazy. Now that I have more information, I can't believe I managed to run and stream The Last of Us Part 1, even though it was like barely working, but I did it, man. That's all that matters. Sometimes you gotta be the #1 fan of your graphics card that's about to be put down. My graphics card has no idea I'm about to put it down. I'm gonna be honest, it might just be Clip Studio. You leave Clip Studio alone. Clip Studio is the single best art software ever. You do not say anything like that about my goat ever. One day, Clip Studio will sponsor me. One day. Any day now. I can't believe maybe like one time I got a DM from their official account and I got so excited when I saw that because I was like, finally. They finally want to sponsor me. But then they were like, can we repost your tutorial? And I was like, fuck you. Well, that's what I thought. What I said was, yeah, you can repost my tutorial. Because I want to be on their good side, you know? And then they messaged me a second time. And I was like, this is it. This is the time. This is the time they want to sponsor me. And then they were like, can we repost your other tutorial? And I'm like, you're just using me for clout, Clip Studio? I thought you cared about me, Clip Studio, but all you care about actually is all the clout that I can bring you with my excellent viral Instagram tutorials. Unbelievable. Inner Lara, meanwhile outer Lara. You know, it's just how you gotta be sometimes if you want to be on people's good side. And I do want to be on Clip Studio's good side. They don't want to be on my good side, apparently, because they don't want to sponsor me. They just want to steal my tutorials. Why'd they post it on Twitter, but credit my Instagram? Why did they do it? No one's gonna go on my Instagram from Twitter. People on Twitter don't fucking go there. Why would you do that to me? Clip Studio Paint, I'm your biggest fan. Oh my god, Hirata is back. Okay, let's wrap it up, guys. We're done for today. No, well, almost. I'll probably just finish my shading. And then... what is... oh, I was wondering, what the hell is that? There it is. That's just cruel of them. No, 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 don't say that about my goat. Don't say that about my goat. And then I say all this and then I go off defending them. Me and Clip Studio Paint have a bit of a doomed toxic Yuri ourselves. I'm having a bit of a toxic fury with Clip Studio Paint. I'm just there like... Yeah, Clip Studio betrayed me, but don't you dare say anything bad about them though. Did you get my salad, Gerardo? You ordered a salad from Gerardo? From a burger place? But yeah, Clip Studio Paint never did anything wrong though. Don't you forget that. Don't you ever fucking forget that. What kind of salad do they have at Whataburger? Who even like has salads at those places? Like I know McDonald's has salads, but I'm like, who goes to a McDonald's and orders a salad? Just doesn't make any sense. Like if you're at a McDonald's already, you might as well just have the McDonald's food. What a salad? Caesar and chicken? What do you mean Caesar and chicken? Is Caesar salad not already chicken? What does Caesar and chicken mean? What implications does that have? Caesar salad is already chicken salad. What are you saying? You're not making any sense. Caesar with Caesar dressing? But that's a chicken salad! Do people use the Caesar dressing in like a non-Caesar salad? Because they need to stop it right now. I'm gonna head off to bed. Good night, everyone. Good night, Alexia. Fine. Have a good night. I should also head to bed soon. I went to bed way too late yesterday because I was like finishing some stuff. But it will all pay off. I'm once again gaslighting myself, and all of my hard work will pay off. Oh, I'm working. I'm scheming and I'm working. It's gonna be so good when it's done. But also commissions. If the commissions don't get to me first. 30 more minutes and I can go home for the week. Oh yeah, it gets like a long weekend. Thanks to Thanksgiving. Aren't you thankful for that? Make sure that you say that you're thankful for your long weekend. When you're saying what you're thankful about on Thanksgiving. It's important. What if you're not grateful enough and then they don't give you a long weekend next time? You never know what's inside the corporate head. I mean, according to Suits, those people are actually like ready to tear each other apart. Vacations and all that shit, forget about it. Those people are like addicted to work. Never be a lawyer in New York City, guys. It's a horrible idea. I don't know if anybody in this chat is planning on becoming a lawyer in New York City, but don't do it. Or like watch Suits first and then make an informed decision based on the information you learn. Once again, I don't know how accurate Suits actually is. I'm desperately trying to pretend like it's not, surely. So just so I can sleep better at night. Suits is digested much easier when you watch it if you try to convince yourself that it's exaggerated and made up. That's right, I can take anything for granted. Exactly. That's what Thanksgiving is all about. I think. I don't know, man. I don't know. I still don't know what Thanksgiving is. I only ever see it in the movies. And in the movies, they just have some turkey. My closest understanding of Thanksgiving comes from the Brooklyn Nine-Nine Thanksgiving episodes every season. And my favorite, I don't know, my favorite Thanksgiving Brooklyn Nine-Nine episode is probably the one where Pimento takes a loan from Captain Holt to open his to get a private investigator license. And then he spends all of that money betting on like this dog beauty pageant or something. Like it's not even like a dog race. It's like literally like dog, like you know, like dog competitions for like which dog is the coolest or something, or like some kind of like small like dog competition. He bets all of his money on that, and then they have to go and like hope that that dog wins. It's so good. I may be near New York City, but I have no plans of becoming a lawyer. Spent gambling? No, he invested in a dog. He invested. It wasn't a gamble, it was an investment. It's a good episode. One of my favorites. I want to be a lawyer just for the nice suits and being able to look out over the city like I'm thinking about business things. I feel like there's other professions that allow you to do it. I feel like you can probably do that with like any like big corporation office job. It does not have to be a lawyer. I mean, thanks to Suits, I found out that investment banking was a job. Until I watched Suits, I didn't know what the fuck investment banking was and what they did. Honestly, I'm still not sure. I watched a whole season of Suits where one of the main characters becomes an investment banker, and I'm still not sure what an investment banker even fucking does, man. Like, what do you mean you're an investment banker? If somebody told me I'm an investment banker, I wouldn't know what that means. Like, okay, but what do you do for a living? What do you do for a living, though? I like this scene where Amy put baking soda in mashed potato. Yeah, it's the first Thanksgiving they have. Yeah, she could not cook. It's so funny. She's a very bad cook. Look, she got a girl failure at something. They gotta make their characters realistic. They gotta give them some flaws. But yeah, I don't know. I think my favorite thing about Suits so far, though, is just how fucking weird whoever wrote it is at writing relationships. Like, I cannot quite stop thinking about it because it's just so fascinating how they write the relationships in it. Because they write the platonic relationships so well. The platonic relationships in Suits are so serious. These people would actually like die for their random core workers. Like, those people are so fucking obsessed with their random friends that they work with. It's crazy. And then there's characters who I'm supposed to believe they're actually romantically in love with, and they don't even spend that much time with them. And all they ever do to show that these characters are in love is they make them do sexy times together. And that's it. Like, I'm just supposed to believe that these two characters are in love because of that. Meanwhile, like, Mike is gonna fucking, like, give his kidney to Harvey. He's gonna, like, do literally anything for Harvey, and Harvey would do literally anything for him. Which, by the way, am I still supposed to buy into the fact that it's not yaoi? But okay, that's not the topic right now. Like, they will do the craziest shit for each other. Like, they will literally break the law for each other. Like, as lawyers. Like, they will do the most insane shit, and then Mike is gonna go home and, like, have a fight with his girlfriend over nothing. And it's so fucking funny. Like, man, just go to Harvey. Just go marry Harvey. Like, what do you mean? Some of the platonic relationships in that show are, like, so crazy. I'm actually for a second, I was like, I don't know, are these people, like, in love or something? It's so strange. Like, I don't see any chemistry between the characters who are actually supposed to be in love. Bros look out for bros. Like, there's like bros big four hoes is taken very serious in the Suits universe. Because the truth is, nobody actually gives a fuck about hoes. In the Suits universe, it's all about the bros. It's literally all about the bros. The writing is actually so good. I know, like, honestly, the characters themselves are all really good. I think it's, like, really good at actually writing very good, like, characters that have more to them than just one thing. Like, none of the characters in Suits feel flat. Like, they're all really well-written, complex people. And, like, their platonic relationships are well-written, I think. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, a lot of their, like, friendships and stuff honestly make me feel very touched. But then... the romance is so fucking funny. There's also, like, so much stuff in it that just makes me think maybe I'm too ace for this. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just not getting something. You can always trust your bro, yeah. I'm gonna go to bed now. I always remember, gotta stay lit up, so true. I gotta get a manga with that. Cheers for the bros. Claro, it's a Wednesday night. There's like so many scenes that literally just make me go, I don't know, maybe I just don't get it. Maybe I just don't get it. Maybe I just don't understand. Maybe I'm too ace for this. Like, so, like, the romantic relationships are so fucking funny in it. Sometimes they really just there's like people being late to work in that show. Like, there's like multiple scenes where they like wake up in the morning and he got like a hot lady in his bed, and he's gonna be at work at like 9 AM, man. And he's like, you know what? How about we be late to work? And then they do it. And I'm like, you gotta be at work in half an hour, man. What are you doing? You're gonna get fired, man. You're gonna get fucking, what are you doing? Me watching Suits and just watching people be late for work all the time for the craziest reasons. And I'm just there like, what are you fucking doing, man? Do it after work. A lot of times they will like do it at work and I'm like, what are you doing? You're gonna get fired again. It's also funny that that phrase is canonically trademarked. Of course it is. It's about lawyers. Those priorities. Yeah, work should be the priority, man. They got clients and meetings. It's not some kind of joke. It's very serious there. They gotta make rich capitalists more money by finding loopholes in laws. What's not clicking? No, it's actually so fucking funny. Like, I don't know, the romance, I'm not buying any of the romance in it so far. Maybe one day I will. Maybe I'm just not like, maybe I'm like missing something. Maybe those are just not the end game couples yet. Like, maybe there's like greater end game couples still waiting for me in that show but they haven't revealed yet. Like Mike x Harvey. Maybe the yaoi is true. Work is not priority. Well, they act like it is in that show all the fucking time. Until they wake up next to a sexy lady, apparently. And suddenly we gotta be late to work. Like, his boss literally asked him, she was like, why were you late to work? And he was like, oh, I had a morning meeting. And she knows what it means. And she was like, yeah, whatever, man. And I'm like, hello? You don't even care. It's crazy in there. And my favorite thing is how they all keep saying like, oh, I don't date my co-workers. I would never date a co-worker. And then they date a co-worker. Not the open secret. Don't even get me started on how many fucking secrets those people like allegedly keep from each other, but also everybody knows. No, the social dynamics of the Suits universe are insane. Like, there's just so much going on there. I really recommend it. And the yaoi is crazy. I honestly think that they, like, season 3-ish, they low-key realize that they can capitalize on the yaoi. I think on, like, season 3, one of the writers was like, guys, I think people want more gay. So they start kind of playing into it. There's like a part where Louis just goes, I eat cock for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I'm like, damn, Louis, calm down. Not here, Louis. You can't just say that. Art looking good, thank you. There was like this whole part where these two male characters, sue each other over who gets to look after a cat. And I'm like, if that's, I don't know, man. If that's not a gay divorce, then I don't know what is. I mean, why are these two men fighting over a cat? That's a real line. You think I photoshopped a Suits screenshot? You think I had the fucking time? You think I fucking have the time to sit there? You think I'm trying to? No, man. I'm not even trying to convince people into watching Suits through the power of deception. I'm just posting genuine screenshots from the show. There's also one that says Louis blew me, I think, or something like that. That Lane sent me. It's like a trophy that's like really suspiciously shaped and it says Louis blew me. I'm telling you, on like season 3, they realized, they're like, guys, we think that the girls and the gays would really appreciate it if we added more gay into the show. And then other writers were like, okay, bet. And then they just kind of locked in. Suspiciously shaped. I don't know, it was a strange shape. I do understand the context. You don't need to understand the context, man. It's all right there. He eats cock for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's so good, man. It's so good. That show is so good. I should have watched it sooner, but nobody told me. Nobody told me it had corporate yaoi, okay? Like, I've had a friend who's been recommending me Suits for ages. But she's just been in it for the love of the legal stuff. She was like, yeah, it's really good. It's got like really good, you know, like emotional stuff. And it's got like really good like writing or whatever. And I don't care about that stuff. If you told me it's got toxic corporate yaoi, I would have jumped on it so much sooner. The context is a healthy diet, yeah. It's a very healthy diet. But yeah, I texted my friend who's been like into Suits before and who's been telling me to watch it, and I was like, I finally started watching Suits, and she was like, oh my god. And then I say, why didn't you tell me it had like gay relationships in it? And she was like, I didn't know you would be interested. And I was like, these people are insane. Like, there's literal toxic yaoi in this. I'm having a great time. I'm like towards the end of season 4. I can't say that I always pay attention to whatever the hell they're saying. I gotta be honest, I usually just watch it in the background. While I'm drawing commissions or something. And it's not a very good background show, I came to realize. Just because of like how much like legal stuff they discuss. And how many like actually kind of like complex conversations there are in there, but sometimes I just miss what the hell they're talking about. I genuinely have no idea what they're talking about sometimes. Okay. I finished my own shading and I think I'm done for today because I'm selfish like that. Because I really don't feel like rendering the night armor right now. So I'm just gonna color my outlines and I think I'm gonna call it a day for today. But as soon as this artwork is finished, you can expect the cover to be out soon-ish. I'm not gonna make like a crazy music video for this or anything. I'm probably just gonna have the picture with subtitles. Like the original. I really don't have the time to edit a music video, so it's gonna be simple as hell. But it's okay. The doomed Yuri on the cover will carry it, I think. It might even carry the fact that I'm such a bad singer. and that I sound like a Pikmin and Kia sounds like a goddess. People won't even notice because of how good the art is. Sometimes you can get just the vibes of what's going on. You know, I don't even know what you're saying that in relation to because I lost the plot of our conversation like 5 minutes ago. I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old. I took a minute to think about it and I still didn't manage to. You say you sound like a Pikmin makes me imagine you singing as an actual Pikmin. Pretty much. Like, you know how some things like feel different in comparison? I feel like I just sound more Pikmin in comparison to her in that cover. If you don't know, my voice is kind of weird because sometimes it sounds deeper, but sometimes it doesn't. I think it really depends on like the pitch of the song and like the lyrics and kind of like the energy of it. Because I think there are some covers of mine where my voice sounds deeper, and there are some covers of mine where it does not. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do about this, man. I'm sure it sounds just fine, that cover. I mean, it sounds good, but it just sounds really fucking funny. I don't know. My voice is like all over the place sometimes. And I have no idea. I mean, I guess it's kind of up to me. Maybe if I were like to control it more. But sometimes I just sing based on the vibes. And then I realize like way too late into the mixing that I sound like weirdly high-pitched for some reason. And at that point I don't want to be like redoing it. Too much work. Okay, I am done for today because I am pretty tired. Ugh. Gotta have my water. Oh, come on. You see, guys? I bet when I get the new graphics card, this weird transition thing is not gonna happen anymore. I bet this weird transition glitch is because of my graphics card giving up on me. Time for Lara to sleep and relax. Or I can watch Suits until 3 AM and then wake up in the morning and feel like garbage. Think about it. Think about it. One final transition by 2017. Not really. The new card won't arrive until like December. I think I can still at least get like 2 more weeks of streaming with the old one. At least. I don't know if there's gonna be delays in the delivery and stuff. You never know. You really want to feel like garbage? No, you're misunderstanding this. I don't want to feel like garbage, but I want to feel really good like right now and not think about how I'm gonna feel like garbage later. If that makes any sense. It's like you get to like stay up and enjoy yourself, and then you feel like garbage in the morning, and it's your own fault, but at least you had fun the night before. Does that make any sense? It's not about wanting to feel like garbage, it's about wanting to feel really, really fun right now. And not thinking about tomorrow. Don't we all do that? No, I think only depressed people do it. I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but it's true. But yeah, sorry guys, I'm a bit tired today. But thank you for coming anyway, I really appreciate it. Too real, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. I will only say things that are not real from now on. Like, there is no gay implications in Suits. Gay lawyers can't hurt you, they're not real. I hope you have a nice Thanksgiving, Lara. Thank you. Ooh, there it is. I hope you have a nice Thanksgiving to those of you who celebrate it. Thank you guys a lot, I really appreciate it. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you on Friday. Those of you who are not getting trampled during Black Friday or something, I don't know. Whatever it is what you guys do. But yeah, I'm streaming Friday and Saturday this week. We're gonna do some Kingdom Come Deliverance finally on Friday, and then Lobotomy Corporation on Saturday again. I'm sorry, I can't quit Lobotomy Corporation. I kept telling myself that this is my last time playing it. And I just can't quit it, man. I just can't quit it. I see you next week, no worries. Yeah, it's just gonna be December next week, huh? But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. I will see you on Friday. Bye bye!